and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been about 2 weeks since I played this game. Actually, a little over 2 weeks since it's Sunday.
Good for an old remedy.
Usually I play this on it's Sunday and I usually play on Saturday. But last Saturday I didn't have the time to do it, so I figured I'd just do the next episode on the following Saturday, but I didn't do it yesterday because what was that? You know, watching these robots are very interesting, how they literally act like in what they're designed after. I mean, look at it. It's a crocodile, it's a snap maw, and all you see is the head. Though, to be honest, a normal crocodile or alligator, I can't remember the difference, but whatever the one is, they're ambush hunters, and that's what they do. Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. I was playing Pokemon Legends ZA, the new Pokemon game, and I find that game fantastic. Though, I've always played Pokemon games, so you might... you'd have a different opinion on it other than me, because I just love Pokemon regardless. So, I may not have much credibility, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on the game since I have just completed it today. I bought it on like Thursday, played for 4 days, completed the game. I haven't completed it 100% quite yet, but I have completed the main story, and that's what counts. Anyway, my thoughts on the matter is, let's just go over where people are complaining about first. For the first complaint that I've noticed was that people are complaining about the graphics, which I can understand. The graphics should be better. They should be better, but are they? No. There's plenty of stuff wrong with it. I'm not all that technical, so I won't be able to say the technical jargon or whatever people would say, but yeah, it's pretty bad. At least on the buildings. I find the buildings are the worst offender for graphic problems, but other than that, I think it's fun. Graphics to me are just a minor problem. They're not that big of a deal. I mean, it's just graphics. Okay, and so I'm fine if the game looks bad, I'm fine with playing it, as long as it's a fun game, and Pokemon to me is fun. Okay, Mega Pokemon. Honestly, the biggest complaint I've ever seen and heard the most of was the graphics, so that's probably the only complaint I'll even complain about. But I will complain about the Megas. Some Megas are just downright awful. Just awful. But at the same time, I don't know what I would do to make them better. Like for Mega Starmie,
nowhere in the Sundom will be safe from
I mean, all they did was bring out its legs. They just gave it a bigger body and the legs a little longer for it to walk around. It's goofy. I don't really like it. I felt like they could have done something different. But at the same time, it's a starfish. I mean, what are they supposed to do? Add 2 more starfish and make it look like Clink Clank? But, for Mega Victory Bell, honestly, that one was awful. Instead of he's like Victory Bell is a ferocious looking Pokemon. Ferocious. It looks vicious. It looks ready to tear you apart. But then you get the Mega Evolution and it looks goofy. It just looks so goofy, and I am upset by that. Very upset, because I felt like they should have lean into the more ferocious side of Victory Bell. Maybe give it like sharper leaves. Maybe even give it like, instead of poison type, make it a steel type. Make it its leaves like razor sharp as a blade. Make it a grass and steel type. I feel like that would be awesome for a Mega Pokemon. And we
entering the city are subject to search.
And we've seen Pokemon like that, like Mega Altaria, which is a dragon flying type. The very fact that when it Mega Evolves, it swaps from Dragon Flying to Dragon Fairy. So we have seen Pokemon that swap a type when it already has two types.
Said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was.
But yeah, that's the few. Now there are awesome, very amazing looking megas. Like my favorite looking mega is Mega Drampa. Mega Drampa looks so good. I love the black clouds. But that's my favorite looking mega.
Stop right there. In
Yes, sir.
Recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive.
Well, there he is. He just teleported in.
Make way, make way. All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Kind
Have you
of.
been drinking?
Of course he has.
Not really. A little.
If his sister's dead, then obviously he'd be drinking.
Celebrate. The drink's on me.
More
We
drinks.
need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
Get out of his armor. That should be his punishment. Give me his armor.
What did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke.
Yeah. A lot has happened.
Irving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
Oh, I was blown off the
Just less
cliff.
important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I agree. If I was him, that wouldn't make any
I need to find
sense.
Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Yeah, let's talk about his
Whatever
sister.
happened to Ursa? I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me. Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
Yeah, drink some
What
more.
would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
Yeah, but if you're in grief, there's many ways of coping, and some people choose alcohol. So let him choose his
To
alcohol.
see Olin's place.
As long as he's not destructive, he's
Okay,
fine.
Okay. Come on.
I'm so jealous. I love their armor. The red, the purple, the black,
How does anyone
even the copper or bronze, whatever it is. It's one of those. It just looks so nice. Even their helmets. Ah.
I don't. I just drink.
Okay, I need you. I'm tired.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Need you to hurry, bro.
Either letting anyone into the city these days.
Of course you are. I'm not just anyone, though. I'm the chosen one.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Till
Oh,
they
great.
siege to the citadel. Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Errant, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
These people are bastards.
Scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself. Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass.
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Kick it open. Like this guy. What a boss.
That was subtle.
Here we are.
There's no need to be
Break
subtle.
anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
That's really cool. I actually like that. That looks really nice. There's a nice lamp right there. And you can place a book. That's really smart. And it also looks nice. I kind of just stopped talking about Pokemon where this showed up. Which is fine. I don't need to talk anymore about Pokemon, I suppose. So I kind of just stumbled in on it. Well, that looks like a nice family. That must have been really difficult to weave or sew or whatever technique they are using. That must have been difficult to do. Okay.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Okay, now I gotta run back up. Can I not push that? Oh, I gotta examine. What the hell? Okay. It's just a rug.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Ozeron make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Except for what I found upstairs. What an idiot. Why on earth would you put that there? And why on earth would there be a hole? Well, that's such terrible design choice. Like, seriously, why a hole?
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of... Let's give it a little push.
And the very fact that she's able to push it is impressive, because that cannot be easy to push. Like, even him,
I did
he
say
would...
not to break anything, didn't I?
Oops. Wow, I nearly killed myself. Anywho.
Serve corpses to prune in the sun.
Of course.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Yep, and that's as good as any reason to help out the killers.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Why metal of all choices? Why metal? Like that's not, or is that wood? Or is that metal slabs? Because if it's wood, then that makes sense. But like, I don't know. It looks like a single slab of metal. And why metal? That'd be so freaking hard to carve into. And even doing these hammer nails would be very difficult.
The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I should get going.
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here, why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
No, that's sad. They have a body.
Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
I'll go. I'll go. In fact, I'll go right now. Screw the main quest. We're all about side quests in this game. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. Skills. Oh, I don't even know what I want. Ice Spear attacks have a great chance of greatly increased chance to knock off armor parts and components. Sure. Sure, I kinda need that. Quest. Fields of... That's level 19, but it says I'm ready for it. What level am I? I'm 18. Okay, I'm level 18. Yeah, we're just one level under, so let's do this. I ain't like gonna be so overpowered for like the final boss. Actually, I'm doing it again. I'm used to Pokemon, where that's the button for the map. Okay. If we're up there... Hey, that's actually pretty close to the exhibition site. Not bad. We'll head over here. Whoops, no. Travel. Yeah. Oh. I do another thing about Pokemon before I forget. I really like the wild zones. The wild zones are really nice, and I like that they show you how much or what Pokemons are there. Though sadly they don't count the alpha Pokemons in the game. They don't count that, which is a little disappointing because that would make it easier on us to figure out which kind of Pokemons actually spawn there, to where we can better fill out our Pokédex. It would make it easier for that. Oh, we're at the tall neck. But since it doesn't, it's a little more difficult. Though it does show you base Pokemon forms, which is nice. And I've actually completed every wild zone there is, but I haven't completed the Pokédex because there's plenty of Pokemon that spawn outside of those wild zones, so you'd have to look around quite a bit more. Especially up on the rooftops. I love the rooftops. Oh my god, it is so much fun to go from one roof to the next, just looking for Pokemon. And I have found quite a few shinies. Actually, only 2 shinies. I have a shiny Beedrill that I found as a shiny Weedle, which was pretty sweet. It was my first shiny, actually. My first shiny was a shiny Weedle that is now a Beedrill. And my most recent shiny, which I actually found today, which is a shiny Trubbish. Which a Trubbish is literally the embodiment of a trash bag that had spilled open. And he looks so cool because his base form is green, a green trash bag, while his shiny form is a black trash bag. Whoops, I clicked square for a manual save. So, I'm really happy with shiny hunting. Though, I'm going to try and find a shiny alpha Pokemon, which would be awesome. And for those of you who don't know what an alpha Pokemon is, it's just a bigger Pokemon. That's literally all it is. It's a bigger Pokemon with red eyes. Or glowing red eyes, that's how you know. But they don't have the glowing red eyes after you catch them. Like, whenever you have them, their eyes no longer glow. Which is kind of sad. I wish they still had the glowing eyes. But at the same time, I'm okay that they don't. Nah, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. We're gonna go across... No, actually, we're just gonna run... We're just gonna go on through. We're running! Woo! Anywho. Yeah, I have a... Oh, crap! Oh, God! Oh, no. No, he's killing me. I just wanted to pass through. Oh, God. This is scary. Whenever I'm not looking at them and they just suddenly hit me. That's terrifying. Come on, get out.
Here they come.
But hey, they can't cross the river, so I'm good. But now I have alligators. Or crocodiles. I can't decide. We'll just call them by their actual name as snap maws. We have snap maws. But anyhow. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with my Pokemon game. I love it. I think it is... Okay, it's not worth the $60 to $70. It's not worth that. I completely agree. It should not cost that much. I say 30 to 40 and it would be better, but at least before I played, that's what I thought it should be. But after playing it and enjoying it quite a lot, I think 40 to 50 would be a more appropriate price. And that is after I played the game. Because I really enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun. And I will continue to have fun. Hell, I will even replay the game. Hell, I am going to make... Actually, I already have another profile on my Switch, so I'll use that profile just to play the game all over again. Because that's just how much fun I had with it. Now, if you're still on the fence about whether you want to buy it or not, you can always just wait for it to come on sale. Honestly, that's probably preferable. Just wait for it to come on sale. If you're waiting already, you can wait a little longer. I mean, as soon as it gets on sale, just go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it, play it, and have fun. Because you know that you're not paying for it at full price now. You're not paying for a full price game. As long as, you know, you're buying it when it goes on sale. You have a better conscience on it so that even if you don't wind up enjoying the game as much as I did, you know that you didn't pay full price for it and you can still feel a little better about yourself. But I wouldn't completely write it off simply because there's so much negativity about it. Because of graphics. Because of the Mega's evolutions. Some of them aren't that great. I just don't listen. Just make your own decision after seeing it. Don't, yeah, what's the word for it? I can't think of the word. Besides saying, don't listen to other people. Try it for yourself. Oh, hey, it's Olin, right? I see yellow and white. Yeah, it's Olin. We finally made it. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Woohoo! We got it. Wait, is he using a bow? He seems more the warrior kind of guy, like how he is right now, just wielding that axe of his. Oh, come on! Why have these stupid things gotta come in?
I'm glad that's over with.
Well, it's not over with, you idiot. In fact, it's just starting. Oh, crap! Yeah, I'm dying. At least I did that. At least I got that save super close by, so I'll just be
here and have a word.
Yeah, see? Woohoo! No fight. Hi, Olin. I love his hammer. It reminds me of Skyrim. In fact,
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I might actually play Skyrim one of these days.
What are
Again.
you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Oops.
This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
What happened to your
Tell me
sister?
exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. And maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
That's sad.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
That's so sad.
Well, when I
Just as sad as your haircut. Your hair looks like shit on top of a dude. Like, I can't even say anything about positive about his hair besides that it looks like a turd on his head. Like poop on his head. I'm sorry. They were talking about something so serious and I'm just making fun of his hair. I'm so sorry.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. And maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
You already said that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this,
Did I ask? I guess I asked the same question. Whoops.
Are you sure you're all right?
well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Carja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Carja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Alrighty. You know, I did not listen to a thing he was saying. So I'll just follow him and do stuff. I mainly just did that for you guys to hear what he had to say. I didn't follow along. I was watching YouTube.
Doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Carja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
I've been enjoying watching some Master Chef YouTube shorts.
Almost there.
Very entertaining. The one I'm watching right now is a pair of
This is
desserts.
it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Where are we going? Oh, we are here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not paying attention at all.
Arrows scattered there. Those bloodstains, not the kind that would pool around a corpse. A Shadow Carja spear. There must be Shadow Carja armor. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else?
Oh,
How
yeah.
did the Shadow Carja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Let's find out Ursa's killers. I mean, the best way to pin a murder on someone else is if you have an active enemy. Shadow Carja is the active enemy against Carja. So if you're going to murder someone that you just absolutely despise, you could, without cameras or anything like that, I mean, this is out in the open. There's no cameras. Without that, then you could freaking stage a murder because there would be no proof otherwise. You see Shadow Carja bodies and you'd immediately assume Shadow Carja. Why? Because it's a suit of armor representing Shadow Carja. No one in Carja would wear that. But that's just the perfect disguise. The perfect disguise. That's wrong. This is wrong. Why is there a bush in the mountain? Anywho.
I get why they ran. Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
Now, if it was the Shadow Carja and it was actually them, the only reason why they'd fake an ambush is to hide something super important. Now, that's another thing that could possibly have happened. And this looks really cool. I wonder what this used to be.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
There! Looks like she means to fight.
Oh, well, this is even worse.
Right here.
I'm going to die. Their arrows are really good. And I haven't shot anything for a while. I don't really like how close you are.
Keep your defenses up!
Oops. Skip. Okay, we gotta do this properly. We're not doing this properly.
We're getting picked off.
I gotta get some cover. Reduce the amount of arrows being hit at me. Oh, come on. There we go.
Uh-oh. What's that?
What's what?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Who's calling in machines? If something's calling in machines, I have to put it into... Oh, God, no. Oh, hi. Oh, of course it's freaking... No. Fire arrows, because I know you kitties are weak to fire. Oh, crap. I forgot he shot. Come on. I need a better bow. Because my bow is pretty weak. It's still pretty much the starter bow, I believe. And either that, I need to figure out something else. I don't know. I feel like my arrow is just freaking weak. Because if I'm not hitting their weak spots, it's like 9 points of damage. Which it would be nice if that damage was higher. Of course, fire it helps out a lot, but that's because it's their elemental weakness. So, plenty of damage there. There's some more fire. Now, if I were to freeze the kitty cats, then I could deal increased physical damage. But it's just a lot easier just to burn them. There we go. Kitty cats are down. Now, why are the Oseram here?
Oseram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
But why? It doesn't make any sense.
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why the Oseram... Because I'm pretty sure the Oseram are allied. Or... Oh, no, hang on. Maybe not. It would make sense why they would do this. But, hang on, no. Again, not again.
Versus Mendon, fight back.
Because, yes, they'd have their reasons for attacking, the Karja. Because Karja, their former king, did the blood raids. And that's why, they would want to do this. But Ursa and Olin are both Karja. I mean, not Karja. They're both Oseram themselves, so it wouldn't make any sense for them to attack more the Oseram. Unless it's just they did it because
Those rocks.
they
So much blood.
I don't know. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
A lot of people died here.
We'll figure it out.
Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
Anything else?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
Yeah, I did. I honestly thought the same too.
By the tripod. A used power cell.
Supply crates. Ah, over there. Ancient debris. Examine the rocks.
Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
Okay, now we can talk to Olin.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what?
Most likely to hide something.
Torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go
That's
back
interesting.
in. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Why are you giving him hope?
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
That's a bad idea. Okay, in these kinds of situation, I always feel like it's a terrible, terrible idea to give someone hope like that. To give them hope, because now if you had proof, that's a different story. If you had proof that Ursa, like definitive proof that she's alive, not just conjecture that she's alive. Which right now we're going on for conjecture, not solid proof. Yes, it is a possibility, but I feel like you should always confirm that possibility to be either factual or non-factual before telling the person that's most affected by the truth. Because that truth can either be a poison, a deadly poison, mind you, because they're now hopeful again. They're hopeful that their sister is alive. And then at the moment it turns out that she's actually dead or still dead, that hope immediately gets crushed, and they can either go into further grief, because now they're thinking, instead of, oh man, I should have been there with her, now it's like, oh man, if only I had realized this sooner and gotten there in time. If only this and that. It'd be so much. It's so much worse to give someone hope and then that hope gets crushed than to just leave them alone. Just leave it be. So, never give a person hope if it's purely conjecture. If you have proof of this, then sure. Maybe you can tell a few others to help you get the facts right, get it right, and
Sun's making a
put
show.
things together better. But I don't know, that's just how I feel in the matter. If someone feels it differently, that's fine. It's totally fine. Maybe it is the right way to tell a person to hope like that. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It's all up to the person and how that person can react. But anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope to find Ursa, hopefully alive. That would be for the best. I would prefer that she's alive, but I hope you all enjoyed my video. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and hit the notification bell for the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.